Hello again. Well, we're back finally. Just had 10 days of isolation because of COVID. I must admit, I'm lucky I had the 2 jabs because God knows what it would have been like without. Still not totally right. I've currently got an extra 2 days extension due to the fact I've still got a runny nose. So I'm off Tuesday, Wednesday, and then next week, which is now Saturday, and I will be back on Thursday next week. But I'll say I have been depressed. I haven't been able to really be bothered to do any filming, but I have got on and done a little bit, and then every now and again had to go and have a sleep. But we are getting there now, and so I have actually moved on, so I do apologise, but I want to get this one finished within the next 2 or 3 episodes, so I'll show you what I've done. As you can see, I've now finished doing this panel on here. One thing I did forget to do is put the mud guard on inside, so I have to go back and do that. I went through slowly with this hammerite all the way down. I've done all the chassis up as far as the front. I wanted to get some of these plastics back because they were all in the way, and I've now painted these side skirts. I powder coated the petrol tank, which is all cleaned out. I used the old screw method of cleaning all the rust out, and that seems to be okay now. And as I say, I do apologise about not filming this, but I really didn't feel up to it. So the next stage now is getting these red side panels done, and then we can move on to the front, and that should be it. And within the next 2 or 3 weeks, hopefully I can get it MOT'd and we can start using it. As you can see now, the foot or the leg panel is now back in. I will have to do the suspension, redo and paint the wheels again with powder coating on this one. I did go over a little bit of hammerite. It was a bit difficult to get in there. There wasn't that much rust at all, so I've just gone over slightly here and covered up the worst of it and sanded it down. So as I say, we'll get on and do those back panels, try and get the middle part finished, and then the last bit will be moving on to the front, and we can get the wheel done and hopefully MOT'd, taxed, and on the road. Alright, we're giving these a good clean. Excuse the noise, that's Jenny with her cone on. She's got infection troubles on her leg and scratching. So we'll give these a dry. These are actually not bad at all actually. So I don't think I'll have to go mad with any machines on this. I just need to rough the paint up a little bit, and then we'll get these done, let them dry overnight, and then some more. Hopefully we can refit them. So they're not bad condition at all. Just a very light scratch there. Okay, I'll dry this completely and we'll get on and start preparing. So I've now prepared using some 800 grit sandpaper, wet and dry, to get rid of the shine. I'm now going to use the plastic adhesion promoter again. I'll be putting the mask on now. I still can't smell a thing. When I was painting in the week, couldn't smell it whatsoever, but I know it's there. So we'll just go over with this plastic adhesion promoter first. Do. Right, I've gone over with the plastic primer now, and that's been sanded back. We'll go over with the red now, and then let this dry, go over with some clear coat, and then I'll carry on with the other panels. You don't need to see that, and then I'll come back to you tomorrow. We can hopefully start getting these middle panels back together, and hopefully the seat on, and then we can move on to the front panels. Okay, that'll do for a first coat, and let that dry, and as I say, I'll get on, put a couple more coats on, then go on with the clear coat. I'll get on with the other panels, and as I say, I'll be back tomorrow and we can get these fitted hopefully. Hello again. Well, now back to you now. It's Monday. The paintwork went a little bit wrong. I kept getting reactions, and finally got it right yesterday. So I thought I'd fit it today. I've managed to get on and fit this. I've also put some petrol back in there, as I wanted to make sure it didn't leak before I put the things back. And lucky enough, I didn't put stuff back, and it did leak on the where it screws into the tank. But that's all dry now, and I managed to do that. The side panels here, I say they took a bit of time getting right, but they're okay now. And I'll just show you around the back. I cleaned all the back lights. They were quite dirty underneath, but that's all okay. This is now back in there. The next thing I need to do is this handle. It's not too bad, but there are some scratches on it. So as I think I mentioned earlier when I first started, I will give this a quick powder coat, and we can get that back on. And then I think finally get the number plate back on, and that should be the back done. And then the last section will be just doing the front then, and then we can get it MOT'd, and hopefully it will pass. Well, I've decided to go for the nickel silver. I was going to go for a red, but I think we're better stick with a bit of contrast. It's not ideal today out here. It's gusty winds, so I'm going to try and do my best with this and get this in the oven as soon as possible. And there we go, that's come back quite nicely, so we can now get this back on. Seems to be two different heights, but I think that'll be all right in there. Just line that up a bit. Hopefully this will do it. Okay, so we can push that back. I'll do that in a minute, and I'll just finish off the other side, and that one's done. Well, that's all back on now. These little rubber trims are back on. We're now running out of light. It's always something. So I'm going to try and finally get this number plate on. I think first of all, because these screws, I can't get that on first, so I'm going to have to put the screws this end so I can get to the bolts afterwards. Okay, so bear with me. I'll get this lined up and drilled in position, and hopefully we can get the seat back on, and that will call it a wrap for this part, and then we get to the final part of doing the front next time. So bear with me. I'll get on and do this number plate, and I'll come back to you. Okay, so hopefully I've got this right. I put these bolts towards the end so I can get to them. Hopefully that will line up. Yep. Okay. Okay, so I'll tighten them up properly. And then finally, last little bit, and get the seat on. It's actually quite clean, the seat, but I will give it a wipe round inside in a while. So hopefully that goes back in. And that one. Okay, so a little oil container filler goes in there, and hopefully that will close, which it doesn't. Why? Oh, because I've got a socket in there. And hopefully this still works. Yeah, there we go. So I've just got the battery cover to go on, and I think we'll do a quick test whilst we're here. I'll just move you back a bit. Okay, right, ignition on, and let's just hope for the best. Make sure the lights work still. Yeah, they won't flash because the other ones are disconnected. But yeah, we're getting there slowly. That's it for another day. The COVID's getting better now. I feel like we're getting somewhere now, and I will concentrate on the front panels next, and then and the front wheel. I won't bother showing you the front wheel yet. I haven't done that yet, and the suspension at the front, clean all that up, and then we'll take it for MOT and tax it, and hopefully that's my one to keep. So that'll just be a little bit of fun. So until the next episode, take care, and we'll see you soon. Bye bye.